Hello and welcome to another episode of Supercalifunnelistic with me, Christian Rauchenwald. Today we have a very special episode. As you know, I usually don't endorse a lot of people out there because I simply lack the time to do proper background checks on all of them. However, during the last couple of months, one person stood out over and over again in the ClickFunnels universe with his success with organic traffic generation and his amazing results in online marketing. And I was really surprised by seeing that he basically achieved all of that in less than a year. And so I reached out to him, and I'm happy to introduce to you Sharad Joshi, one of the best online marketers and organic traffic professionals that I've met the whole year since we started our journey within the ClickFunnels universe. Welcome, Sharad.
Thank you so much for inviting me for this video.
You're most welcome. Today we want to focus on not like highlighting you on a pedestal so everybody can worship you, but actually you agreed to share a couple of secrets of your success that will help other people and show them how they can easily make money online in no time at all. And for that purpose, I'm going to quickly ask you a couple of questions so you can share your secrets with our audience and so they can get started and hit the ground running and start building their own online business. Let's start with the first question. What always interests me personally the most behind every entrepreneur. What exactly was the moment when you personally decided that you don't want to follow the regular 9 to 5, 40 hours work per week, 40 years working for an average life road, but that you decided that you want to be your own boss and build your own business? Do you remember that moment when you saw like there is a difference between what most people do and that it's not enough for you?
Yep, absolutely. It happened with me. So it's like back like 2 years back, I was in college in my final year of engineering. I was doing like software engineering that time. And, like I was just searching on the internet that how we can make money. And I found freelancing that, okay, we can like do freelancing. We can work for someone else like on internet and make some money from there. So, I started working as a freelancer, and like within 1 or 2 months, I started making some good money. And as I'm from India, so, the currency difference is pretty good in India and, US and other countries. So I was making really good in India that time. And that time I realized, okay, I'm already making more than my teachers. So, for why I should go for the job. If I go for the job, I must have, do the work that I don't really want to do, right? So it's, I just wanted the freedom of my life and, the laptop lifestyle. I was seeing a lot of entrepreneurs online, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, they're living a cool life, working from home, working on their, laptop all the time. So that attracted me most.
So you saw like other entrepreneurs that are very active on social media and you saw them more or less like standing in front of the Lamborghinis and nice vacations and working a little bit here and there. And you figured like, okay, I can do that too. I wanted to.
Absolutely. Because, like if we are doing a normal job, right? If we are just using the formal education, that you definitely can't reach that level, right? So I started focusing on the self-education and I literally dropped out from the college because of that. I started focusing on, new things. How can I go further in this journey? I started learning new skills. So this is how I actually started with this online marketing thing.
I think I totally agree, like when you have a regular job, while it provides some kind, in my opinion, of false security because people believe I will always get my paycheck next month. They kind of like you cannot reach all your goals usually because you don't have control. You cannot decide, okay, I'm going to launch another project. I'm going to get on with 5 more clients and so on. But we can get back at that later. For the moment, so you started out as a freelancer, yeah, and you were already making more money than your teachers, which is quite nice. So why didn't you stay a freelancer? Like what was the change there that you realized like, okay, that's not the way that's going to take you to your laptop life?
So actually what happened, as I said, like I was really doing good with the freelancing. I was really making good money with the freelancing, and I worked as a freelancer for 1.5 year for like 2, 3 platforms, Fiverr, People Per Hour, Upwork, and some other websites. But what happened to me, like my main platform was the People Per Hour, and I was really making good money out of there. It's like $2,000 to $3,000 a month from freelancing. But like one day I wake up and I saw an email there, okay, your account got terminated. And I was like, okay, what happened? So I started sending them emails, and like there's no response from their team that, okay, why they suspended the account. So that's the first time when I realized, okay, freelancing work is not for the long term. I don't even have a control on this business. They can like, I worked really hard for the 1.5 year and they just shut it down like this, right?
I,
So that's the reason.
I totally agree. Like that, when you do freelancing, it's like you're already like one step out of the regular 9 to 5 job because you're your own boss,
Mm-hmm.
but you're still changing your hours for a certain dollar amount. So you cannot scale it infinitely because you only have 24 hours in the day. And the bigger problem would exactly hit you. And it's like, I'm sure you must have felt devastating back then when you already know, oh, I'm doing so
Absolutely.
good. I make 3,000 every month just from there or something like that. And suddenly it's like, oh
Mm-hmm.
shit, I don't get any money anymore. What am I going to do? How am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to pay this? And I think the bigger problem is like what you said, like you're not in control. Yeah. Like when you
Absolutely.
when you do freelancing and you work with platforms like this, it's not your clients, it's their clients, and that you're just like, yeah, like the employee for them basically, although you're called a
Mm-hmm.
freelancer. And yeah, so that happened, but you didn't stop. You didn't start crying and, oh my god, my life's so bad, I'm gonna now live on the street. You actually thought about what to do next, and you continued then to uh,
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, like set out and do online marketing more. And you started promoting a lot of services, or some specific services as far as I know. And did that immediately go the way you wanted it to, like from day one, like when you started, okay, you're going to switch now, and instead of like changing your 1 hour against a certain amount of dollars, switch to, okay, I'm going to promote certain good products to people? Did that immediately work for you, so that it was
Mm-hmm.
like this, okay, I only work 2 hours per day and I make my, I don't know, $100 per day?
No,
So how?
no. It's not like this. It actually took me, you can say, like 3 months to made my like first $1,000 with the marketing, right? So I started slowly. First, when I started with a program, and that program was good, but like when I gone through like 10 or 12 days with that program, I started feeling, okay, it's not legit. It's not that kind of product that I can promote for the long term. And then I again started my search. Okay, let's see what we can promote. And I was finding on YouTube that, okay, what's the best program to like promote, or like what we can do, the next business opportunity. And my main interest was generating some passive income. So we can enjoy the real freedom, right, when we are having like passive income every single month. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
I totally agree. I'm also like, everything we are doing is, while we do some tasks for active income because we have to pay the bills now and not in 3 months, yeah. We're also
uh-huh.
focusing on everything that brings in passive income, because while it takes sometimes a little longer to build, because you put in more work to build that passive income, it then comes in every month and you can enjoy life, or you can build more passive income depending on what you want to do. Yeah. So in the beginning,
Absolutely.
when you started out and you started promoting, you learned already one very important lesson, that you cannot promote something if you cannot identify yourself with the product. You said you realized that the product to you personally didn't seem that legit, and that's why you
Absolutely.
started looking for something else. And I think that's already one in my, that's not one of the secrets you wanted to share today, but that's actually one secret I personally consider I've learned in the last 15 years. It's, if you don't enjoy what
Mm-hmm.
you're doing, if you cannot identify yourself, yeah, if you don't believe in the product, no matter if it's your own product or if it's a product from somebody else, you will not have success, because you basically will know that you are lying to people, because you want them to buy it because you need the money. But if you believe in the product, if you really love the product and you know it's a great product, it's so much easier to promote it, because people will see that you honestly believe in it. Yeah? But that's not what I wanted to ask at this point here. Like there in the beginning, you also said it took you 3 months to make your first $1,000, and which for, I think for especially countries like India or maybe all of Southeast Asia, is already a lot of money. Like I think for example, in Thailand and the Philippines, the average salary is like $300 per month. And people have to work hard to get that money. And you made the same while sitting in front of your computer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is the this is the beauty of this business, like we can make a lot of money just, from our mobile, from our laptop, and within a short time, we don't even have to do that kind of hard work to achieve that results, right? So
yeah,
that's good.
I totally agree. Like when you understand the basics, when you're not just like blindly, I don't know, like spamming people with promotions and stuff like that, but when you understand the basics, then it's like one of the easiest ways nowadays to make money. It's pretty much, there couldn't be anything easier. But so again, so you tried this, you had some success after their first couple of months, and you realized, okay, that's not the product that you really like stand behind and want to promote. And so you started looking for something else. And then what happened? What did you find?
Actually, I was like continuously actively finding new opportunities, because I don't want to promote a product that I really can't believe, because it's a relationship kind of business, right? It's a value business. If people think that for a small amount of money you sell them a shit product, then it's just what you're doing, you are destroying your future customer, right? So that's why I stopped promoting that product that time, and I started finding new opportunities. But the main thing with me, because as I like directly drop out from the college, and everything was completely new. English is my third language, and I just started speaking in English that time 10 months back. So I was learning the things really slowly, right? Because it's super hard for understanding me everything. But what I did, I was okay. Let's select one mentor at a time who is getting like most success in the marketplace. Then I found, okay, Russell Brunson is the person who is marketing god, right? He's doing crazy work. I started listening to his podcast, started watching his YouTube videos, and one day I was like going through my Facebook feed, and I found a challenge, one funnel away challenge. And I was like, okay, let's see what it can do for me. I started like checking the page, and that was super interesting. The video, the page, and I end up as a buyer there. I bought that challenge, and when I personally gone through that challenge, in a starting, if I say true, it was little bit hard, because as I told you, I was completely new in the marketing. But when I started learning, the first week is like pre-training week, and in that week I started getting that mindset of the entrepreneurs. Then I started learning, okay, this is the basic of the marketing. This is the all base model what we have to do in the marketing, how we actually do the marketing, right? How we create the whole marketing web around us, right? How to actually create the offers, how to go for building the funnels. Like it's like golden knowledge. If I say true, it's like golden knowledge for me, that I was like, okay, that's a lot. I have to like do it again and again to grasp all the knowledge. And this is what I did. Like, if I say true, when I did the OFM first time, it was a bit hard. I fall behind in the challenge from like 2-3 days. So I decided to go again, because I really wanted to create that one funnel that can generate me some revenue. Then again going through that, and again started watching every single video, every single piece of knowledge from there, and like slowly I started working on the funnels, and then it started working really good for me.
Yeah, I also am familiar with the One Funnel Away Challenge, and those of you who have seen some of my previous video know that. I personally, for me, so I'm already like an entrepreneur for 15 years, but in the European market. And for me, it was like, what can I learn from the challenge? Like it's basically a beginner's challenge and so on. And the main reason why we signed up was actually for Irina, because she used to be an employee herself till last year and jumped into business then. And I figured it's a great challenge to get her onto the same level, or to get a good start for her. Yeah. And then the challenge started, and just like you mentioned, the pre-training week itself is worth the $100 the challenge costs, because I've seen a lot of
Absolutely, man.
I've seen a lot of different trainings, but what the One Funnel Away Challenge does so well is like, they don't just say, okay, hi to the training, here's module 1, module 2, module 3, and then bye-bye. But they really spend the whole week on making sure that you have the right mindset, because mindset in business is the most important thing. And yeah, so you went through the One Funnel Away Challenge, which is something I also can only recommend to everyone. And for those of you who don't know the challenge yet and are curious about like the bonuses Sharad is offering for signing up for the challenge, or that we are offering for the challenge, make sure that you check the link in the description below. There are links to his OFA promo and our OFA promo, so like you can see what fits best to your needs. And take a look. You will not regret it. It's the best $100 that most people spend in their lives, as long as you follow through. It's not like you buy it and you don't do anything and you suddenly make money. But if you follow that 30-day template and follow all the lessons and do your homework, you will be so much closer to your financial success. And I think Sharad agrees with me that that's really like one of the stepping stones that helps people to.
Absolutely.
Great. So now you went through the OFA, and after the OFA, suddenly everything worked like this.
Like the main thing, what happened with me, like we really want to get successful, we just need three things, right? The skill set, the tool set, and the mindset. I got all three from the One Funnel Away Challenge, right? I got the skills, right? I got the skills that started generating me 6 figures in like 20 minutes. Like when I'm also a funnel designer. I started building funnels for other businesses. So I started charging like $1,500 to $2,000. So in India, it's like 6 figures in 20 minutes,
let
right?
Me interrupt you
so
here.
One Funnel Away Challenge.
Let me interrupt you here real quick, because you said funnel designer, and many people may not know what a funnel is and so on, and they think it's like web designer and stuff like that. But let me quickly assure everyone who's watching, building funnels with ClickFunnels Page Editor, which is the tool that you get introduced to and that you get shown in the One Funnel Away Challenge. It's something a 6-year-old can learn if he's willing to learn it. So it's like really not hard. And so when Sharad is talking here about designing funnels, while it involves some design work, but there's also tools that help you with that. Actually building the page then for the client is like pretty much like drag and drop, like playing with Lego. Yeah. So But yeah, sorry for interrupting. Just wanted to make that clear so people don't think like,
that's good.
Sharad is like an software engineer. For him, everything's easy. Yeah. Actually, for everyone, if you are not blind and if you can turn on a computer, you can learn how to build funnels. It may take you a couple of days, maybe even a couple of weeks, but in the end, if then that skill is responsible for making you a couple $1,000 every month from wherever you are, even if you want to work from, I don't know, like Koh Samui or something like that, or Bali, then I think it's worth putting in that couple of weeks. But yeah, sorry for interrupting. Please continue. So you started, then you learned, you got the skill set, you got the tool set, you got the mindset, and you started also building funnels. Please proceed.
Yeah, absolutely. So I started building the funnels, and I started really like scaling up my business. And that's the real thing. Like that's one of the training that I really love when it comes online. The One Funnel Away Challenge. Like everything is included. So and as you said, like it's easy for a 6-year-old to build the funnels. Yes, it's true. Like in my personal contact, there's a few people who are sending their children for going to the One Funnel Away Challenge. Their age is like 6, 7, 8, right? So it's so fun, and business learning and everything. So I really love this concept.
Yeah, I actually forgot about that. It's really true. The OFA challenge, even Russell Brunson in the challenge recommends that if you have kids, that they should watch the videos with you, and the videos are really generated or created in a way, the whole challenge is created in a way that even children can follow along with most of it. And which is really great, because at a young age where they're still learning fast, they get like to understand how a business works, how marketing works, and which will help them even if they don't start their own business, even if they just get a regular job. They can impress their superiors and bosses by coming up with great ideas that help their business. Yeah. And yeah, so you joined the One Funnel Away challenge, you got the skill set, the tool set, and all that stuff. And now you mentioned that you started building funnels. But if we circle back real quick, building funnels is pretty much like similar to doing freelance work. The only thing different in that case is that you like, before it was like a customer, some online platform for freelancing, and then you. And with now, after the OFA, it simply is like there's no middleman. It's like the customer, the company that needs a funnel, and you. But it still has the problem that building funnels is something that's not passive. It's something you have to like, yeah, like get the contract,
Yeah,
work a couple hours.
absolutely.
So
Absolutely. Like, yeah, absolutely. So, like, in the starting, I was thinking the same that, okay, like, generating good money. Then I started thinking, okay, what's the change now, right? First, I was like working as a freelancer, right? And now what I did, I created a job for me, right? It's the same, right? As you are saying. What I did, it's just a self-employed, it's not entrepreneurship, right? We call it self-employed. And then I realized, okay, I need a real business when I don't even have to like spend my lot of time, but I can also generate the revenue, right? So then again started, like playing with this stuff and start seeing, okay, what other people are doing in the marketplace. Because that time I only had one service, the funnel designing service, right? So I was looking for a product and I was like, okay, what product I can create. And then I thought, okay, there's other people who are doing like affiliate marketing, like affiliate marketing, selling someone else's product to someone else, right? The simple is that.
yeah,
And then I realized, okay, this is the thing.
yeah, it's like it's quite simple. Like I know, like for many people, especially if you're just starting out to look for a way to make money, there are like words like drop shipping and FBA and affiliate marketing and network marketing and multi-level marketing, and they get confused, or they just don't understand it very well. So real quick, for everyone who hasn't heard of affiliate marketing, or even if you already heard of it, it's pretty much the same thing as if I want to buy a new TV and I ask Sharad, like, Sharad, which TV should I buy? And Sharad tells me, like, okay, buy the new Samsung. And I go buy the new Samsung, and Samsung gives then a commission to Sharad. Yeah. So it's pretty much like what happens in everyday life. When you tell friends, you know what, you should buy that new car. You know what, do you already have the new AirPods Pro? You know what, I really love the new iPhone. That's also affiliate marketing. But the difference is, if I just show you my new iPhone and tell you, like, it's really great, you also need one, Apple will not give me money. And affiliate marketing is pretty much the same thing. You recommend products to other people, and you get a commission from the company when that other person buys or signs up. And yeah, it's like, it's really a great step from, as you say it, like from being self-employed. And I really love that you see the difference there, because many people do not. And self-employed, and while you already created your own job and you got your own clients and they're your clients, but again, you built them one funnel, maybe they don't need a second funnel, you don't get any more money from them. And then starting to look for what you can promote. And one of the important things I almost forgot to mention about affiliate marketing, many people want to become their own boss. But if you look at, let's take really big examples like Apple, Amazon, and so on, they all have products, they all have customer service, they all have product fulfillment, they have product development, which are all departments that are required before even making a sale, before marketing or earning anything. And affiliate marketing is like the gateway into your own real business, with passive income also, depending on the product that you promote, because you can focus on the most important part of any business. You can focus on marketing and sales. All you have to care about is like, who needs that product, who can benefit from that product, where can I reach them, how can I show them the benefit of the product, but you don't have to worry about figuring out customer service, product fulfillment, product development. Yeah. So you can basically start your own business. And if that is a whole business, you only have to learn this part here, because the other part is covered by the program or company that you're promoting. And that's really why I consider affiliate marketing is like really one of the best ways to get started, because it's so easy. It's like find a product that you love in an industry that you are familiar with, where you have a little knowledge, and then think about who this product could help. Yeah. But yeah, so you started searching for a product, and eventually you found what you want to promote, to go from being self-employed. So you went from college dropout to freelancer to being self-employed, and now you finally got on your journey to become a real entrepreneur. And which product did you find that you can promote?
So, as I said before, that I only want to promote the products that I really believe in, right? That, okay, if I promote this product, this will definitely gonna give the benefit to my customer, right? So I can build a long business with them, right? Long-term business. Because, I really believe like getting new customers is not the real marketing. Like selling the new products to your old customers is the real marketing, right? That's why we build the list. That's why we like collect the emails and everything, right? So I started focusing on, okay, let's see what is the most profitable and most amazing product in the marketplace. And then I found that, okay, we can promote one funnel away challenge itself as an affiliate. And the really beautiful thing about the one funnel away challenge, they are giving like 140% commission. Not 140%, it's like 100% on the actual sale of the OFA. And if they are sticky cookie with your affiliate ID, so you will also get that 40% back-end revenue. And like if you have strategies, you can like connect a relationship. You can create a relationship with you and your prospect, your customer, right? And like keep in connection with them, and also help them to go in their journey. And they will definitely gonna get all the tools from you. It's like super simple business model and super easy and super profitable as well.
Yeah, like let me quickly ask, did you know that already in the beginning that that's the key, like to stick with the people, to show them the value, to show them the way? Or did you also, like many people I've seen promoting affiliate stuff, in the beginning make the mistake that you went around and just messaged people and spammed people, or maybe posted your link everywhere? Like just so people know that for you, maybe for you it went really from OFA to everything. And or was it like for most people that you started out with like common mistakes, like, okay, I'm just going to take my affiliate link for the OFA and I'm going to post it on my profile, and I'm going to post it here, and I'm going to message 20 people the link. And so did you also make did you also use that strategy in the beginning?
So when I started, I was like, how we learn, we see other people, that okay, what other people are doing, and we start doing the same things, right? So I started seeing other like Facebook groups and other people that, okay, what other people are doing. And like if you go in the affiliate marketing, like if you go for the normal affiliate marketers, right, who are just starting, 80% of the affiliate marketers do this mistake, right? What they do, they like take their affiliate link and start throwing everywhere on the whole internet. They do in like YouTube comments, Facebook posts, Instagram, everywhere, right? But what is happening here, they are not understanding the dream customer part. Like I was a bit lucky with this thing, right? Like I did this strategy for like maybe 5 to 10 days. But after that, I realized, okay, I must need a dream customers for this, right? And I started thinking, okay, like what is the dream customer? What is the dream customer? And then I found, okay, there's two qualities of the dream customer. The first quality, that they must have money for your product, right? Because if they don't have money, they can't buy your product. If they can't buy your product, they are not your dream customer. Simple as that, right? The second thing, what we have to do, like we have to find out the people who are already in the business and who can use your product as a tool in their business, right? Or maybe as training, but that must give them a benefit in their business, right? And finally I started using that strategy, and when I started connecting with the dream customer, I understand one thing. Okay, sending link is not the marketing, right? First, creating the relationship with your prospect, right? That is a marketing, right? When you create a relationship with someone online, right, and if they trust you, they will automatically gonna ask you about the affiliate links. Like in my case, most of the time people message me in upfront that okay, I need your affiliate link, I want to start with you, right? Because I'm providing them value from a long time now, so this is a value game, moreover just sending the links on the
Yeah,
internet.
I totally agree. Like it's also like I think Russell Brunson also says it, like people buy from people they know and trust. Yeah. And not from people that just randomly send them a link here, sign up there. And I wanna like quickly get into one or two things that I heard out of here. So first of all, you mentioned something very interesting, that people learn by modeling other people. And some persons or some people may not understand this, but it actually is true to, like, even when you are a baby, you cannot even stand, but you see your parents and family members walking around. So you see it's possible. So you also start trying to stand up, and everybody cheers you, and yeah, you can do it. And you cannot talk, but you hear them talking and you start modeling what they are saying. You don't even know what mama or papa means, but because they tell you, can you say mama? Can you say mama? You try to mimic it, and eventually you succeed. And the same is in business, as you say, like the easiest way is to
Mhm.
model other people's success. And you also pointed out something that's really important here. You said a majority, or many people that start with affiliate marketing, or any kind of marketing for that matter, model the wrong people. They look what everyone is doing. Oh, everyone is just spamming their links, and so they also start doing it. And
Mhm.
you may, if you have a lot of followers, if you post your link in the right place, you may get a few clicks and a few conversions, but obviously it's nothing that's scalable, reliable, or that like provides you with a long-term customer. And I really, that's one of the reasons why I really wanted to interview you, although I was really against interviews for a long time, but I really wanted to
Mhm.
have you on our supercalifunnelistic show, because you truly show that you care about people. While like everybody, like nobody's gonna say like I don't give a shit about other people, yeah, live, or in their content. But there are so many people out there that say yes, it's about relationship and it's about providing value, that don't really provide value. So they preach it, but they don't live it. And you are one. I followed you for some time, and I saw that you actually are not one of those that just are like talking here but not following through. You actually provide a ton of value. And yeah, so it's important to understand, for those of you who are watching and who are still looking for a way to start their own business, become their own boss, start living their laptop life, no matter where you are in this world. You see, Sharad, if you didn't listen before, he shared with us that he basically started this journey, or this part of his journey, around like 10-11 months ago. And that back then he wasn't even speaking English that well, that he just started out learning English, and that he even had to go through the one funnel away challenge twice or three times or even more, just to repeat the content. So it finally, like, so that he finally really understands it, because of the language barrier, not because he's not capable of understanding it, but because simply it was not a language went in. And
Yep.
you see what happened when you now listen to Sharad. His English is on a quite nice level. I'm really like surprised. Yeah, I didn't expect
Thank you.
that. And on top of that, while improving his English, where other people sit in a class and study for months, he actually just built his business, and this way improved his English and earned thousands of dollars, which beats paying college tuitions in my world. Yeah. And
Uh-huh.
yeah, so again, like, so the first secret to getting from college dropout and freelancer to your own income or your own business was actually you learned the tool set, mindset, and what was the last one?
Skill set.
And the skill set that you needed from the one funnel away challenge. And I totally agree there. Like, without promoting anything, that's really, that challenge really takes what it takes to be an entrepreneur, and puts it into a 30-day training program to really teach you the fundamentals of all those things. So obviously it's not like you sign up for the challenge and tomorrow you're going to make $1 million. but it provides you with everything you need. And if you follow through, it's only a matter of time before you eventually succeed. That was the first secret to your current success. Now, the second secret was that actually, yeah, you made the same mistake for a short time that many people make, that you also, oh, sweet, I have like something I can promote, I get money here, and you just like message the link or posted it here. And you realize it's actually about building a relationship with people, because people only buy from people they know and trust. And that's something you can also take away, even if you're in a job and maybe you are working in sales, or doesn't really matter what, yeah. Always remember, people only buy from people they know and trust. If you want to sell something, doesn't matter if it's your own product, if you're doing affiliate marketing, if you are just, I don't know, trying to sell something for a friend, then you need to build a relationship with the person you want to sell it to, because only then they will be willing to buy. And only one other part of the secret, only when you stand behind what you sell. So that's also something you share with us. Only when you believe in the product and it's really a valuable product, yeah, only then people will buy again. Because if you sell them something just to make a one-time commission and they don't like the product, or the product is actually crap, the next time you could have like the best product in the world, but they don't believe you anymore because you already once abused their trust. They trusted you and you recommended them something that's actually not working or bad for them. So always make sure that whatever you promote, again, no matter if it's in your business or if you're trying to sell something else, that you actually know that the product is worth that amount of money and that it will help the buyer. Otherwise, you're just losing your reputation, and the reputation, in my opinion, is the most valuable thing we have as entrepreneurs. Because once you have a shady reputation, once some people got scammed or something and say like, oh yeah, Christian Rauchenwald, that guy scammed me or stuff like that, that's something you cannot undo. So like, yeah. And from here, I want to like quickly move or like finish this section of the interview. So, because I know there's one more thing that you haven't yet shared with people, and it's something that I also noticed that many people do. Like it's part of the posting links everywhere, yeah. So you already shared that it's important to have a dream prospect, a dream customer, which is a customer avatar is like crucial to every business. But what's more important is then to focus, in my opinion. And you also, it's like something I actually learned by following you. And so like, did you then like, so you already knew you had a skill set, mindset, tool set, and you knew your dream customer. Did you then go to YouTube, Quora, Instagram, Facebook, and I don't know, like TikTok, and everywhere start trying to reach them? Or did you realize that focusing there is also important?
Like in my case, if I say true, in a starting, I was like trying multiple sources of traffic. So basically, most of the people know like there's a two types of traffic, paid and free. If you have like more money and less time, then you can go for the paid. If you have like more time and less money, then you can go for the free, right? As I told you, like I started with the organic traffic. In the starting, it was like I started with paid ads, but I really don't get success in the paid ads. I started losing money with the paid advertisement. Then I thought, okay, I'm investing like 4 to 5 figures in the paid advertisement. It's not, giving me anything. So then I started focusing on, okay, let's try this, this traffic source, that traffic source. And after that, I realized that, okay, this is a one funnel away, right? You just need one funnel at a time, one traffic source, and one strategy to get the actual success. Then I started finding other people. Absolutely. Then I started saying, okay, what other marketers are doing in the world, right? The huge marketers. If you see Russell Brunson, he have like a lot of products, right? It'll be like ClickFunnels and the OFA, funnel script, a lot of products, right? What happens in the end, all the products point to a one single product, that is a ClickFunnels, right? Everything, right? Whatever products he have, all the products end up on the ClickFunnels point, right? And then I understand, okay, I just need a one thing at a time. I just have to focus on a one product at a time. Then I just have to select a one traffic source and master that. And after that, if I think, okay, now I'm really good in this traffic source, then only I will go for the next traffic source. So I started focusing on the one traffic source. And in my case, I picked like Facebook And I started highly focusing on the Facebook. Okay, let's build profile and like how to create the relationship, how to provide the value in the marketplace. And that was like really game changer for me, because in the starting, when I started my journey with the ClickFunnels and with the OFA, I was like, okay, I have like 4 funnels from like, it's like share funnels. So I had like 4 funnels. I was promoting the 4 funnels and I was thinking, okay, I want to make more money with the 4 funnels. But after doing the one funnel away challenge, it completely changed my mind. Okay, now I have to focus on the one funnel instead of like promoting 4 or 5 funnels, and we have to like drive all the traffic to the one channel only. So I started focusing on the one funnel at a time, and that's like a game changer.
Yeah, I totally agree. There's a saying, I think it's like originating from Russia, and it says like, if you chase 2 rabbits, you catch none. Yeah, so if you try to get 2 things done at once or reach 2 things at once, it just doesn't work. And yeah, that's one of the like important things, is really to have that focus, like in whatever you do. And especially I love that you shared that how ClickFunnels does it, that everything they offer actually points to their software. Yeah, so they have, for those of you who are not familiar with ClickFunnels, they actually have like one of the best page editing or page building softwares out there. But they offer a ton of free and paid content. Not only the one funnel away challenge, which is like for $100 you get like coaching from some of the world's best entrepreneurs, but they also have like other free content or a bunch of books. And all those books or other content does is like, it shows you ways, it provides you with value to how you can scale and build your business, while showing you how you can do it with using their software. So they do 2 things at once. Like, they focus on one product, promoting their own ClickFunnels software and providing value to you, and therefore building a relationship with you. Because for free, for example, you get the affiliate bootcamp, which would be a separate affiliate training, and where you get a ton of value, which costs you nothing. And therefore, we get back to the point, people buy from people that they know and trust. And so because you already got so much for free from ClickFunnels, you start to trust them. And that's like why you then, when they publish something new and they tell you it's great, you don't, oh, I'm not sure, they just try to sell it. You believe that it's great, because so far everything they've brought out actually was worth more than you paid for. And that's one thing, because you mentioned that you started in the beginning with paid traffic. And I think if your business model is something like drop shipping, or where you have a physical product, yeah, then paid traffic may be a good option to start, because then it's not about you, then it's about the product. Yeah, like to show it to the right people. Like if I sell a drill, then I just need to show it to people that want to drill a hole. Yeah, and they will buy because they have a problem. They want a hole in their wall, but they don't have a drill, so they buy it. But if it's information products, which are more powerful products in my opinion, because they empower people, like this video is meant to show all of you that you can also do it, that you can, if you want to, and if you set your mind to it, to become your own boss. It may not happen from one day to the other, but if you follow the same steps that Sharad went through and skip the mistakes that he already shared with you, you will also have success. And that's why I consider information products the most valuable. But information products, you only buy from people that you trust and you know. Now, if you just started out and you run Facebook ads, but nobody knows who is Sharad Joshi, or you run Google ads, or you run any kind of ads, and nobody knows you, the product can be great, but they don't know you, so they don't buy. Yeah, and that's why I think that's like starting with organic traffic. When you're just starting out building your business, even if you have a lot of money, I think it's still better to start organically, to build at least a small kind of following. So there is some kind of audience that you have social proof, something we will get back in a couple of minutes, real quick. And so that then your paid ads actually can convert. But just like starting with paid ads and nobody has ever seen your face, and you're trying to tell them, you know what, like, this is such an amazing course. If it's true or not doesn't matter, but they don't know you, so they don't trust you. They may click on your ad because your ad is done well, but they don't buy because they don't know who you are. Why should they buy from you? Yeah, like, why should they trust your opinion?
Absolutely.
And I think, yeah, like, so that's actually already no, like, was it already the Yeah, I think that actually already was like 3 secrets to your success. Number one, getting the skill set, tool set, and mindset from the One Funnel Away challenge, which Sharad and I and thousands of other people highly recommend to everyone. And again, if you didn't pay attention before, you can find links to sign up for the challenge and grab amazing bonuses down in the description below, and also probably in the first comment below the video, depending on where you're watching this. And number two, pick one product. So focus, pick one product, one funnel, one traffic source, and one ideal customer. Yeah. So be focused there and don't go all the way and start, okay, I'm going to start texting people on LinkedIn and posting on Instagram, but master one thing. So like you focus with one product and one traffic source, you master that traffic source, no matter if you pick Facebook, Google, YouTube, your own blog, whatever it is. And then you move on to the next traffic source, but still promoting the same product, scaling your success this way. And secret number three, the most important one, in my opinion, build relationships by providing value. Instead of like trying to tell people, click on my link or buy this or stuff like that, share with them the benefits of like how this specific tool or service or whatever it is you're selling or promoting can solve a problem for them.
Absolutely, 100%. Like most of the time, people only believe on you. Like if you're really getting like some social pros, right? If you're really helping other people, they're gonna recommend you to others, and then like it's a word-to-word publicity kind of thing. So that really works good, and like building a relationship and building your own profile is really important, because what happens if you also try like Facebook has or like paid advertisement, right? People first gonna search your Facebook profile or maybe Instagram profile. They will go to your social media accounts. They're gonna check it that okay, this person's legit or not. And if you don't have anything on your social media profiles, you will lose your customer, right? So this is the point, like you must have to build yourself as an authentic person in the marketplace.
Yeah, I totally agreed with that. Yeah, and one important point, of course, that you just mentioned is when you start organically and you start to get people's attention and they start to trust you and they start to buy from you, and you actually promoted something that's valuable, they will give you positive reviews. They will give you social proof, so more people instead of you telling people sign up with me or buy my product, other people are suddenly going to be, oh, you need to sign up with Sharad, you need to buy from Sharad, you need to sign up for his course, you need to book a call, and so on. And I'm actually gonna yeah, like I did some background checking. As said, I was really like not willing to do any interviews because I lacked the time, and you're really the first one I wanted to yeah, like talk to learn a little bit more from you and also give you the audience. And I went through Facebook and I found some screenshots of people recommending you. And I'm not gonna like talk through all of the screenshots. They are going to be shown as I'm talking right now. So for all of you guys who are not sure like if what we're doing here is actually legit, or if Sharad is like just sitting in a nice office with like, I don't know, like pretending to have success, there's a bunch of people out there already that are recommending him like with no you know, like with no compensation. It's not like Sharad gives them something so they recommend him. It's they followed his advice, they learned from him, and they simply, when somebody asks like where should I sign up to, or which link should I use to sign up, or who should I sign up with, they recommend him because he's truly providing value. And I just quickly wanted to show that to you too. So you had it like on the left, top, right, somewhere showing while I was talking. Yeah, now last but not least, I know that you're not only like building your own success. Yeah, that's also the reason why you have so much social proof, but that you're helping others and that you're actually offering one-on-one coaching calls. And I would like to give people the chance to actually benefit from that. So could you please explain real short, like where and how people can reach out to you to book a one-on-one session with you, so actually you can help them jumpstart their online business and their way to financial freedom?
So if you guys want to connect with me, you can directly connect with me on Facebook or Instagram, or maybe join my Facebook group to get some free insight that how I'm doing the things, how to actually start with the organic traffic and how to do the marketing. So yeah, like I would be really happy if you join my Facebook group or maybe join me on Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah, that's even better that they can join your group. Totally forgot about that. And also like get a lot of your free content, but don't hold back. Tell them how they can get on a call with you so they can actually have a one-on-one experience, because um, like watching a video, me interviewing you is like one thing where they hear what I ask you, but they may have a lot of follow-up questions. And so if you were quickly tell them like at which domain they can sign up for a one-on-one coaching call with you, for example, so that people that want to know more about you or want to get coached by you yourself actually can do that as well.
Yeah, so basically, if someone want to like jump on the call with me, they can search at sharadbase.com/OFA. There I mentioned like everything, my coachings, my testimonials, everything. So people can go there and directly connect with me on one-on-one call. And that would be the best way because I really love to do one-on-one. So, they can ask me all the questions, I can answer all the questions for them and make them understand that okay, this is the thing that they have to do. It's like a complete action plan kind of thing.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you. I totally agree with that as well, because the one-on-one coachings, they give you the chance to build a deeper relationship so you understand better the other person, where they are at, like their current situation, and you are obviously better able to provide them with an action plan of what they need to do to actually get where they want to be. Whereas if you only have group coachings or only like here and there post in a Facebook group or a comment in a YouTube video or something like that, it's always hard to be specific for what that one person needs. And that's why I also love one-on-one coachings and calls so much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I really thank you so much for your time, and I can only recommend everyone to at least start following you and start like following your further success. And if you are not yet on the way of starting your own business, or if you're already starting your own business, but you are not really sure, you're struggling, or you're not achieving the results that you want to achieve, I really recommend reach out to Sharad, or also feel free to reach out to me and to get on a call with him and let him provide you with an action plan so you have a proven way that works tailored to your specific situation. Yeah, before we end this here, Sharad, anything else you want to share with the people watching this video?
Yeah, so the one last thing that I can share with them is like just keep never give up attitude. If you want to do the entrepreneurship, you will definitely gonna face some hardships in starting, right? But always take it as a experience instead of thinking, okay, it's not working, right? How I gonna do it? Instead of that, just take that kind of mindset that okay, no matter what, I will do this with a never give up attitude. Because in my case, there's a few people who started with me on the same date, same time, right? But what happened with them? They are not seeing the results like me in starting, right? I was also not seeing the results in starting. So what happened with them? They jumped on the other products, they jump on the other services, they start applying different kind of businesses. But what happened after like few months when I started getting real success? They came back to me and again they started. So you can see, right? So we must need to go with the never give up attitude. That's the last thing that I can say if you
Yeah,
really want to start entrepreneurship. Uh-huh.
totally agree there. Like you said it before, like that you started in the beginning with 4 funnels and like, oh, 4 funnels are going to make you more money. Like focus on something and stick with it. Like if something is not working, learn from it. Like you say, don't suffer from like the hardship in the beginning. If you launch your funnel and people don't immediately pay you millions, don't give up. Look at it like, okay, I have a problem. I don't have enough traffic to my funnel. What can I do to get more traffic? Yeah. If you have enough traffic, but people are not converting, okay, I have a problem. I have traffic, but people are not converting. Is there a technical issue? Should I change my copy? So like stick with one thing and improve, learn from your mistakes. It's one of the keys to success as an entrepreneur. I totally agree with you there as well. It's really been like my absolute pleasure, because I can see that our mindsets in many aspects are like really alike when it comes to how we perceive entrepreneurship, and
Uh-huh.
that we both believe that everyone can do it. Like that everyone, if they want it, if they want to become their own boss, if they want to live a laptop life, everyone can do it. If you believe in yourself, if you pick one product, one service, and you focus on it, and you just don't give up, and don't jump around between services and then say everything is not working. Just pick one thing, stick with it. And if you're struggling, again, like take advantage, invest in yourself, jump on a call with Sharad and let him provide you with an action plan that's foolproof to follow, and then follow that action plan and see the results. Yeah. Thanks so much again for being here with me today. I'm also looking forward to having you on in our Facebook group during the next couple of weeks somewhere, and where you probably may share, or where we talk about other topics probably. And thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget, check out the links in the description below. And if you took anything positive away from this video, hit that thumbs up button, and also don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out any future content. Yeah, with that said, I'm going to say bye-bye. You also want to say bye-bye?
Yeah, bye-bye to your audience, and definitely gonna just hit the like button. Just hit the like button.
Great. Till then.